The Runescape Cooking Guide by Jeeper558. If you enjoy my video, please rate it / leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking the orange subscribe button right of the video. This video shows how to quickly level your cooking so that you may be able to get into the cooking guild and so you won't burn your food. What you need: 1000 GP, a fire/range, a chef's hat, and some time. About a half hour. Now an in-game demonstration. Okay. I'm going to show you how to quickly get to level 30 so you can get into the cooking guild. Use above port serum, and you make sure you have nothing on, because that'll weigh you down. You should take some money and an axe and a tinderbox so you can light logs and have a fire to cook on. You should have run on, and you run down to port serum, and you run down and down, and you go to the fishing store. Now, this should be fairly faster than other ways because you'll have the food ready to cook already. So you buy, depending on your level, they have sardines, herrings, anchovies, which they usually have a lot, like a couple thousand, salmon, tuna, and lobs. Sometimes they have a lot of lobs, so it's 15 a piece, but the anchovies are usually one each. So you either cook it on the range, which is located just north. Anchovies give 30 each, so every time you cook a full set, you get about 780 or so. Now you cook the anchovies on the range, and you right-click, you select cook all. It really doesn't matter if you cook on a range or fire. This time I'll cook on range, next time I'll cook on fire. It doesn't really matter. You'll still burn the same amount depending on your level. Once you're done cooking them, you drop them. It's faster than eating them, a lot faster. And you drop, and you drop, and you drop, just like you drop your life if you play this. Keep dropping, and dropping, and dropping, and dropping. Okay. So now once you're done clicking 27 times, or 26 times, this time I'll show how you do it on a fire. You take a log, you start a fire. You can do it inside the store if you want. You can do it outside the store. And you cook on the fire until the fire dies out, then you go and chop another one. This is generally faster than cooking on a range. If you're above level 30 and you're cooking lobs, you should cook in the Rogue's Den. It's a members thing. It's just south of Birth Hub, and there's always a fire there. Now, as you can see, there are like 3,000 anchovies, because fish farmers really love anchovies. So you start the fire, and you cook anchovies. You can also cook herring. Herring is also really good. Gives 50, so it gives, almost double. Lobs give 120. Salmon give 90. Lobs will cost 15. Salmon will cost 5. Herring 1. Here's cheese, tomatoes, and flour. Now this is for if you want to make a pizza. And now the cooking guild. I didn't really make any fancy food in the cooking guild this time. Maybe next time I will, like anchovy pizza or something. You start, it's just west of Varrock. And make sure you don't have anything on except your chef's hat. They won't let you in without the chef's hat, because I guess that's supposed to mean you're a cook. I did this on high resolution, so it's a little bit different. Once you go in, you can see there are 3 floors. There's the first floor, which has the bakery guy. If you remember, you can buy pies from him that raise your skills a little bit. There's also the other stuff. And there's apples. Now on the top floor they have a jug and grape. If you don't bring anything, you can still get experience if you just fill the jug with water and put the grape in, then you get unfermented wine. Now, unfermented wine either goes good or bad, but it can't be traded because people were scamming with it, and they were trading it, and the person who got it would get the experience when it fermented. You would just take 27 out, they'd all ferment right away, and you'd get experience. So they didn't do that, so now you have to sit and cook lobs or sharks if you can pay for it. Behind the cooking guild, they have the wheat field. Now you pick wheat. For some reason, it's really picky because before, autos used to pick the wheat and they were selling it. In fact, I remember seeing an auto who had almost 1 million potatoes. I don't remember why. But, the programmers, they give Autobots different things to do. So you should right click and select pick. It's faster than left clicking. Now in the cooking guild you can make a lot of different stuff. You can make wine, you can make pie, you can make stew. Some stuff you need to be member for, which this particular alt isn't. Once the wine is done fermenting, whether it's bad or good, you still get experience, and you drink it. And it lowers your attack slightly, but it's okay because you don't need attack for cooking. You put the grain in the hopper, and then you pull the operating thing. And you can do that for up to 12 grain, I believe. So you can pick like 10 grain, put them all in, pull the operating thing, and it'll sit on the first floor. The cooking guild isn't the best way to get experience. Basically, it's if you want to make something. You can fill the jugs with water and use the jug water with the flour. In this case, I make bread. I don't make a pie until a little bit later. In fact, I don't think I make a pie. But, yeah, depending on your level, you can make a pie, a pizza, a stew, and some other stuff. Pita bread. That gives good experience. So you cook it. It doesn't, here they already provide you the range, but it doesn't really matter. You don't need to start a fire in here. They have cooking apples, and you can make a pie. I'm gonna go out and pick some wheat. There's also a chocolate bar if you want to make a cake, so you make chocolate cake, which is pretty good. Generally, the best food is still a lob or a shark, although some people do make anchovy pizza, which heals 18 health, I think 9 a bite, 2 bites. Before, when you used to drink a wine, you'd get a half wine, but it's discontinued now, and there are very, very, very few left. It runs about 200 ml now, a piece, almost as much as a pea hat, because people were drinking them up. Now, you put the grain in the hopper thingy. You pull the shafts, and you get the grapes every time. So you get an extra 100 experience each time. To get to 30, you only need 20k, but to get to a much higher level, like 99, you need 13 mil. So that's 13 million versus 20,000. So it's about more than 200 or 300 times more. It's like 500 times more. If you enjoyed my video, please rate it / leave a comment, and feel free to subscribe and watch my other videos. Warning, there are no free auto macrobots or any other third-party tool. They all contain keyloggers. The anchovies were provided by Chinese wannabe fish farmers. There are a lot of them, and they're all Chinese. Their names start with Xing and Huing and Hua. Now, here's a new one. Website hack warning. Do not visit any websites that may be posted in the comments. Doing so may result in having your computer keylogged. Once again, please ignore these comments by wannabe Korean hackers. There are people